This is a Fox News alert. U.S. Navy SEAL Matthew McCabe has been found not guilty of assaulting a terror suspect in Iraq. The jury in his court-martial deliberated just over an hour and a half. Class McCabe joins me now, fresh out of a Norfolk, Virginia courtroom. Thank you very much for joining us. First, I'll ask you, what's your reaction? What's your feeling?
I'm ridiculously happy right now. This is an amazing feeling, and I'm glad we could just tie it up with me being found not guilty, and the other two guys were already found not guilty. So this is amazing. I'm on cloud 9 right now.
What has this process been like for you? For somebody who can't grasp how tough this might be to be charged with something this serious, what has it been like for you?
It's been troubling at times. Having your career on the line and life on the line is not an easy thing to handle. But with all the support that we've had, and everyone's been pushing for us, and it's just been great, and it's been a lot easier to handle than if we wouldn't have had that.
Your service in Iraq is obviously tough duty. When you captured this suspect, Ahmed Abded, in September, can you give us the surrounding, what exactly happened there? I mean, we've followed the story through the courtroom, but from your point of view, we haven't heard it.
Well, we were tasked to go get this guy, and we ended up going to his residency and capturing him and bringing him back to our base, and then turning him over to the Iraqis. So that's basically the brief snapshot of it.
Yeah, but you pushed to have this court-martial instead of a reprimand. You wanted this trial.
Yes, we did. There's kind of some misconception about what we did is we denied general's mass, which doesn't necessarily mean that we request court-martial. However, that is the next step if the convening authority does not want to dismiss the charges. So we ended up coming to court-martial, and that was in the best interest of everybody anyways, and we all got acquitted.
What piece of evidence do you think swayed the jury most in this trial, this court-martial, as you move forward?
I don't think it's a one single piece of evidence. I think there was numerous pieces of evidence in the prosecution case that just made the jury decide that all of us were not guilty.
Yeah, your defense called an oral surgeon from Baghdad, and he said that this Iraqi terrorist suspect might have bit an ulcer on his lip that created the blood, and defense attorneys were hoping that validated the position that al-Qaeda had been trained to make it look like they had been assaulted. Was that a compelling storyline did you think, for the jury?
Yes, I think that's definitely, that's what they are trained to do. They are trained to, whether something did happen or not, they're trained to report something because it makes kind of like their lives easier. So I think that helped the jury out a little bit to make the decision.
For people at home who were really upset that you had to go through this from the beginning, what do you tell them? There were a lot of people out there that said you should never have been brought forward in this way. What do you tell them today?
Well, I tell them, thank them for all their support, and it's been great and everything they've done. But really not to worry about it anymore. I mean, we're all acquitted of these charges. We're all going to move on with our careers. We're putting this all behind us, and it's done and over with. I'm going to try not to think about it ever again, and just move on and live a happy life.
Well, we wish that for you, and thank you for your service to our country.
Thank you very much.
Well, we